everybody, it's Casey from Yoga Squared here. Let's go ahead and move our mats towards a wall. You want to make sure that the wall has nothing hanging on it. So if you have, pictures or whatever hanging on the wall, go ahead and take them down and measure and make sure that there's no like nails or anything sticking out of the wall anywhere within your height line. So go ahead and take a moment, bring yourself to the wall, clear everything out of your space, and we'll meet back in just a sec. Okay, great. So this is going to be a short video of some drills that you can do to start to build up your core, leg, and shoulder strength to start to move towards a handstand. This doesn't necessarily mean that you're already, in a space where you can come up into a handstand or hold. This is all building strength towards. If you're already in a space where you're able to hold a handstand, this is just going to, help strengthen and lengthen, the amount that you can hold it for, and also, how many times in a row you can do it for. A little bit goes a long way. With handstand training, you can get fatigued pretty quick. So feel free to take some rest in between. You can do this video multiple times with some breaks in between. So let's go ahead and start off by coming onto your hands and knees. We're going to open up our wrists first. Bringing the fingers outward, we're going to take a lean off to the left until you feel some sensation go all the way up your forearm. We're going to bring ourselves back to center. Let's move the other way. Perfect. Back to center. Go ahead, flip your left hand upward and then make a fist. Working to straighten out your elbow. One of the big roadblocks of finding a stable handstand is getting your wrists to be in the right spot. And a lot of times the problem is flexibility on your wrist and the top of your hand. Good, let's go ahead and take the other way. So flip this other one upside down, make a fist, and then attempt to lock out your elbow. Perfect. Now go ahead and bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. And most of you are actually probably going to be back a little bit. I want you to picture there's a little spotlight right here on this very tip of your shoulder bone here. I want you to try and bring the spotlight all the way over your fingernails. So let's go ahead and give that a try. So go ahead and put your finger down and then just drop it down the straight line. Oh, I'm not quite in the right spot, am I? I got to go a little bit farther forward here. There. That's it. So you want to have that nice vertical alignment of tip of your shoulder bone over your fingernails. You're going to need this in order to find the right geometrical alignment in your handstand. If you have your arms anywhere else, your arm's going to be kind of like a diagonal, and then you're never going to be able to find the vertical stack. It's all about finding a perfect vertical stack of wrists, shoulders, ribs, hips, and feet. It's basically like mountain turned on its end. So let's go, let's find mountain first. Go ahead and bring yourself to be up against the wall, okay? I want you to reach your arms up and touch your thumbs to the wall and close your ribs in, and then start to turn your palms forward. Try and get your fingertips to touch the wall. Straighten through the arms. You're gonna feel your belly bow out. You can see how this could kind of flip you up and over if you were upside down. So now let's start to squeeze that in. Keep locking through your elbows, lift through your chin. Draw the belly in. Maybe start to lift up onto the toes. Good, now look up right between your wrists. Tighten your belly. Good. Keep breathing too, right? I want you to notice how every single muscle in your body is participating. Lock those elbows out a little more. This is hard enough, right? Exhale, slow release. Whew. So you can get the idea of the full body engagement there. It's not just arms, it's core, it's legs, it's everything working all together. So let's go ahead and turn around. Okay, pardon the view, right? And I want you to go ahead and separate your feet about as wide as your mat and let yourself hang low. You can walk real close to the wall if you want. Maybe even bringing your head to the wall. Just let yourself lean. Good. Putting your hands flat on the mat, let's just start to lean forward, getting some weight into the fingers. Good, and back.
We're gonna do that again. Lean forward and back. Good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my mat sideways so that way you can see me a little bit better. You don't need to change anything at all. That way we can see the alignment of where you're supposed to be. So go ahead and find maybe about an arm's length away from the wall. You're gonna find shoulder width with the hands. You don't wanna be too wide. That's much harder. Think about doing a push-up. If you're too wide, it would be so hard to do. If you were too close, it would be really difficult to do. You want it right at your shoulder distance. So if you're not sure what that is, double check, look at those arms. Are they straight up and down? Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and come into a down dog. And then start to walk the toes in until you feel your weight shift into your fingertips. Look forward at the baseboard. That's it. Lock out those elbows. I want you to feel lightness through your belly. Take an inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead, squat down. Feel how your arms go back at a diagonal. Let's come back up. Shoulders right over your wrists. Come onto the balls of your feet. Take a full breath in. Exhale, bend the knees a little. Use your belly to lift. Give a little kick. Slow, come back down. You may not go up very high, right? Try that again. You might just be a little up, down, okay? But we're aiming to get our hips all the way up towards the wall. Let's do 5. Ready? Full breath in. Exhale. 1. Good. Inhale. Let's go for 2. Good. Let's go for 3. Good. Let's go for 4. And 5. Good. Go ahead and bring the hands back. Turn the palms up. Little squat. Notice where you're feeling warmth in the body. I know for me, I start to feel a lot of activation here through the inner thighs. So you want to bring all of your awareness there. Wherever it is in your body, you're like, wow, I can really feel that spot still like clinging to the muscle engagement. It might be your shoulders, it might be your forearms. Just take a moment and notice, where is it in my body where I feel the most awareness, blood flow, and engagement still. Okay, let's go for 5 more. You ready? Get that vertical stack. All right, ready, set, go. Big breath in. Exhale, lift. Good, let's go for 2. Good, let's go for 3. That's it, nice vertical arms. Don't let them sneak back. Good. Go ahead and rest your wrists. Turn your palms out. And bring your wrists onto your ribs. Wiggle through the fingers. Very nice. Okay. Roll out through your shoulders. Start to circle out through your head. And we'll do one more drill. So this one, I see people in classes do this one a lot, where they're flinging their leg up, and then they slam their heel into the wall, and it's really out of control. Which is really not that big of a deal, because the wall's there. However, you want to treat inversions like the wall is not there. So that way you can eventually leave the wall, and also you're using the correct engagement. So we're gonna come up into a L-shaped handstand at the wall without donkey kicking. So I'll show you the difference. Donkey kick looks like this. All right, fling myself up. See all the force? Fling, okay? That's not controlled. If the wall wasn't there, I'd be going up and over, which is not all that, that's not controlled, right? That's not what we want. We ought to be able to come up, hold, and then control back down, unless we're intentionally going up and over, right? So let's go ahead and see what a tilt looks like instead. Find the vertical stack of your arms. Look forward, so think about bringing the crown of the head towards the wall. Lots of weight to the fingertips. Take a full breath in. and then start to tilt. So I press more weight into my fingers. I then drive my fingers into the ground. Keep those elbows locked. If you let your elbows bend, that's kind of it, right? The second my elbow bends, oh, there I go. You gotta keep them locked and strong, just like you're trying to push something away. So try it on both legs. Try it with your right leg lifted and your left leg lifted. And make sure you give yourself rest in between each set. So that's the conclusion of our short handstand drill video. You're welcome to try these drills multiple times. Always remember, safety first, okay? So clear your space and, go with your own energy and drink some water after. I'm tired just from that little bit. So let's go ahead and do your best. Maybe show me your videos, give it a try. I'm excited to see how you do. Don't give up and keep on practicing. So that concludes our handstand strengthening tutorial. Feel free to give it a couple tries, rest in between. As you can see, these exercises are very tiring and get your heartbeat moving quickly. So, think quality over quantity and always remember safety first. Ahimsa, right? Do no harm to yourself. And if you're enjoying our online content, please consider sending something over to support the brick and mortar studio during our temporary closure. You can send something via Venmo to Casey Merkling, CASEYMERKLING. You can also send something via Zelle through your banking app. You'd send that to yogasquaredstudio@gmail.com. Or you can simply go over to our online attendance banner on the website, yogasquared.com, and attend that way. Anything helps, and we really appreciate even your presence here. So thank you so much for practicing. Happy handstanding, and don't give up. And we'll see you soon. Namaste.